Welcome to this week's edition of the Jupiler Pro League International Highlight Magazine. On match day 25, Brugge hosted Union in the first clash of the week. Cercle travelled to OHL, so did Mechelen to Eupen and Gent to Westerlo. Charleroi played against Seraing, Genk welcomed Antwerp in the second clash of the weekend, while Anderlecht hosted Sint-Truiden. Standard, Kortrijk and Zulte Waregem Oostende rounded up this weekend's games. Stay put, all the highlights of match day 25 are coming to you.
From the Jan Bridal, it's Club Brugge against Royal Union Saint-Gilloise. Noah Lang, you can say the same about him, he's in the post. Intentions made clear straight away. It's a cracking ball forward, Buchanan. He's got support, he might not need any. Buchanan going all the way. Great burst through, but side netting. Played forward by Lapoussin. It's a good ball. Tuma trying to pick out Boniface. He was in the right place. Just fizzed past him. Jean-Thierry Lazare has somehow kept it in. Newcup waiting in the middle. Newcup's cross. Pulled it awkwardly. It's gone in. Lapoussin. Breakthrough for Union. Their first chance of the game. Club were completely stretched. Boniface couldn't reach it, but when it came back in again, Lapoussin definitely did. Met in the second week of the campaign at the Joseph Marion, edged out by a 1-0. Could be an instant equaliser coming here. Stopped by Maurice, kept it out. Van Aken got the last touch. And Vitessen's in here. Mignolet blocking the way. Vitessen couldn't get the final finish onto it. Club have the free kick. Clever ball in. Good stop. Van Aken denied by Maurice. That's a lot more like the Club Brugge we've seen the past few years. Mata did well to get the cross in. Kandus under pressure again. Van Aken's up there to equalise. Club back on terms before half-time. Van Aken sunk Union at the Joseph Marion in the playoffs last season. It's taken a while for the equaliser to be conjured up, but Van Aken's come up with it. Good contest. They both found the net, and Van Aken tried to do it again! And he almost did! Then things changed. Good ball forward by Van Aken for Lang. It's a great burst down the left-hand side. He's pulled it back. Yarmchuk couldn't control, but it's a set-up well for Max Ritz. What a great opening for Club right at the start of the second half. They've got three pressing forward. Noah Lang's in a great position in the middle, and he hasn't been spotted yet. Here's Soa. It's Noah Lang! He still hasn't scored in his career against Union Saint-Gilloise. He may never get a better chance. Teddy Tuma's corner. Great delivery. Burgess there. He's a constant threat of corner kicks himself. Rodriguez. Tuma reclaiming. Lapuzan with a chance out wide, pulled it in the middle brilliantly. Nielsen flashing in, but just wide. It was his time. And it's headed over the top. Van Aken was there. It ends 1-1. There's just nothing between these two teams. Pankowski wading in, who's one of the recent signings from Salzburg, and Castro Montes! Brilliant try, excellent save by Bolat. Great stop, heading for the top corner. From a Gent point of view, Mara and Godot. Penalty! Handballed against Ravil Tagier. Kuipers turns it in. 14 league goals this season. 100% from the spot, and Gent are in front. Great ball towards the far post. It's going to head in, surely. Tapped in by Maxim de Kuiper. And they were only behind for 2 minutes. The perfect Westerlo response. Charged down well by Kuipers. Orban is waiting in the middle on his debut. Kuipers trying to go all the way. Orban wanted it. Has a proven track record from Norwegian football in the past 18 months. But so does Kuipers this season. Orban with the little step inside, and he's still going. Good recovery by Bolat to keep Kuipers out. And to keep Gent out. Little bit of confusion in the back. Little touch by Hong was enough. But then suddenly Orban was given a couple of openings. Chance of the cross from Hong. Not a bad one. Brilliant goal in his debut. Gift Emmanuel Orban. Welcome to Belgium. Great ball in, off the post, and the rebound's turned in by Nasser Chadli. 2-2. Well, this may yet be the game of the weekend. It's certainly the highest scoring game of the weekend by this stage. And we've not even reached half-time. Break back into the Belgian squad. He was in the selection of 55 for Roberto Martinez for the World Cup. Didn't make the final 26. And now Reynolds is striding forward again. He set it up. Great effort. Vassen denied. Reynolds again. Across by Veneno. Headed out by Desart. Given away again. Well claimed by Castro Montes. Here's Orban to pick it up. Thought about the shot. He's still thinking about it. Reclaimed well by Chadli. Here's Vassen. It's run right through. And it's opened up well for Veneno. And Westerlo are in front within 2 minutes of the restart for the first time today. Just incredible. Oh my word, what a ball forward and what a goal and what a debut by Orban. 3-3. Two goals in his debut. Akumu hadn't dealt with it brilliantly, but almost came through to Orban. Kuipers. Orban was in the right place. That was his cue for the hat-trick. Didn't meet it right. Fixell playing it short. Now Fixell playing it long, got the flick on and just over from Seegers. What an opportunity in the 90th minute. What brilliant entertainment. They both led at different stages. A magnificent debut with two superb goals from Gift Emmanuel Orban. It finishes 3-3. Genk looking strong. What a win last week against Gent. Mike Chesor working his magic again, but the decisive goals scored by two men who didn't start the game and they're not starting the game today. Ali Samata maintains his spot in the starting lineup. Chesor popping up. Here's El Canoes on the right, taking on Vermeeren. Now that's a battle to save it today. Vermeeren's given it away though. El Canoes, Munoz just wide. Great opening for Genk. Here's Munoz. Decent ball wide. Paintsel controlled it well, and he's still going. Paintsel, and he hit the post. Came out towards Munoz, who's had a collision. And it's a free kick to Antwerp. Good delivery and off the line. Janssen in the right place to deny. What a chance. Head in hands from Brian Aynon. It's a cracking ball up, and suddenly it's opened up! Kieran O'Kirk puts Antwerp in front from nothing! Their first attempt on target in the entire game. It's a snatch and grab. Big stories about Anderlecht this week. We aren't doing one of their games, but you can read about it yourself. Arakadare, here's Aynon getting it out. Here's Munoz now, chance to pull it back. Ortega took his time, and then the follow back by Tolu wasn't quite right. Short by Yerasor, Chesor swiping it across. Tolu stretched, couldn't reach it. Quick by Janssen, excellent ball, and now the break is on for Yelabatai, and he's got support. This to wrap it up. Great chance, Scott. Brilliant save, Van der Vaart. Scott so key in the move before that. He got it out wide to Bataille, and he just swung at it. Deep cross, Preciado, Aynon off the crossbar! It's come back towards Tolu. Went down, no penalty. Rebounded off Castro. Trésor, wide. What a chance, the chance. Brian Aynon, so reliable. Captain, fantastic. Their first win at Genk in the league. second half. A brilliant ball forward by Castellavilla, and he stole through. The bounce went his way.
Both teams remain hopeful in search of the Euro playoffs. A win was necessary to keep that dream alive. After 18 minutes, a good cross by Cercle. Ueda heads it, but it just about misses the target. 9 minutes later, a deep pass towards Nsingi. He crosses towards Torsteinsen, who falls in the box, but no penalty is given. 33, some bad defending by OHL. Scrivers gives the ball away, and the ball ending up with Van Houten, who shoots, but Kojo Caro manages to save. A minute before half-time, a corner kick for Cercle. Marcelin just missing the target. 2 minutes into the second half, Denki shoots, but Kojo Caro once again manages to save. 61, Ueda gets the ball on the left side. He cuts inside towards the middle and shoots, but no real danger for the Romanian. A goalless draw, but Cercle move up 1 spot in the standings and gets into the top 8. Eupen and Mechelen are out of the red zone, but 3 points will be very welcome to both sides. After 10 minutes, the action starts with Haremans. He finds Storm, who gives it back to Verstraete at the edge of the box. He finishes in outrageous fashion. It's 0-1 to Mechelen. In minutes 22, De Cruz sees Storm in the box. He scores, but the VAR intervenes. De Cruz was in an offside position, so the score remains 0-1. 4 minutes before halftime, Andries steals the ball from Van Horenbeek and goes towards goal. He shoots, but Koeke manages to save. 3 minutes into the second half, some nice work from Storm on the left side. He cuts inside at the edge of the box and shoots, but Moser saves. In minutes 87, a free kick by Peters. He finds Andries, who heads in the equalizer. It's 1-1. In additional time, it goes from bad to worse for Mechelen. A corner kick by who else than Peters. Alares passes it back to Baye, who places it perfectly in the low corner. It's 2-1 to the Panthers. A last-minute win for Eupen, who edge closer to safety. Mechelen, on the other side, are left disappointed. Seraing are still trying to avoid relegation, while Charleroi still has hopes for the top 8 and the Euro playoffs. After 18 minutes, Cashback loses the ball to Bayo. He goes towards the goal, combines well with Hossein Zadeh and finishes in outstanding fashion. 1-0 is Bayo's first goal after returning to the Zebras. Two minutes before half-time, a free kick from Wagner. He finds Marius, who heads it back to Le Point, who scores. The ref calls for offsides and the VAR will check. They eventually confirm the equalizer is cancelled. Two minutes into the second half, some bad defending by Charleroi. Mansoni steals the ball from Ilai Maharitra. Marius manages to shoot, but it's off target. In minute 52, a corner kick by Zorgane. The ball comes back to Mark, who can cross to Bege, who heads it in. The Danish defender makes it 2-0 to the Zebras. Seven minutes later, the VAR has spotted a foul. It's a foul by Chi Bua Bua on Stulic, and that means it's a penalty. Marco Ilai Maharitra steps up and makes it 3-0 to the home team. In minute 74, a bad pass from Umbo towards his goalkeeper. It ends up with Zorgane, who tries to lob. But a disappointing effort by the Algerian. Charleroi now find himself 4 points away from the top 8, while Seraing return to the last spot. Anderlecht still have their eyes on the Europe playoffs. A win today against Sint-Truiden could be a big step forward. Only 2 minutes into this game, Murillo finds Amuzu, who shoots. His shot's going just wide. After 16 minutes on a free kick, the ball comes to Roman, who scores. But the free kick has to be retaken. Bad luck for Anderlecht, but well tried by Roman. After a disappointing first half, we find ourselves in minute 66. Roman controls a long ball, and with a bit of luck and quality, he manages to place it out of Schmidt's reach. It's 1-0 to Anderlecht. Minute 81, a cross from Amuzu finding Islam Slimani. He heads in their second of the evening. The man from Algeria scoring his first in purple colours. Anderlecht is not done yet. Rafaelov launches an attack, and after a nice backheel pass from Slimani to Verskaren, Dreyer manages to finish. Two minutes before the end of this game, a reaction from Sint-Truiden. It's Gianni Bruno with a sharp shooting exercise. He finishes in beautiful fashion. It's 3-1. Mission accomplished for Anderlecht, who now have 10 points out of 12. They now edging closer to playoff 2. KV Kortrijk are still obliged to look down in the rankings. They are desperate for points and headed towards 6th in the league, Standard. After 31 minutes, we have a first opportunity in this game. A free kick for Standard, finding the head of Bakari, who forces Vandenberg to save. 7 minutes later, another free kick for the home team. Dunham curls it well, but another outstanding save by Vandenberg. In the second half in minute 65. A counter-attack from Kortrijk. Salamani finds Messaoudi in the box. But his shot is blocked by Bodar. 2 minutes later, another opportunity for Kortrijk. A cross from Salamani parried away in the path of Wazinski. He shoots and makes it 1-0. A first goal for the 18-year-old Belgian. Kortrijk look revived, and in minute 80, a nice chest control and shot by Kadri. But the ball just going over. In minute 81, a cross from Dane towards Salamani, who can beat Bodar, but the VAR intervenes. After a closer look, Life is apparently pulling on Salamani's shirt, and that means one thing: a penalty for Kortrijk and a red card for Life is. It's Salamani who will take it, and he makes it 0-2 for the visitors. A precious and surprising win for Kortrijk, who jump further away from the red zone. Standard remain in the top 6. Zulte Waregem hosted Oostende, two teams who find themselves in the bottom 3. A win was mandatory for both teams. After only 4 minutes, Vossen launches Gano towards the goal. He keeps his cool and opens the score. It's 1-0 for Zulte Waregem. An outstanding finish by Zino Gano. Later, a corner kick. The ball comes to Eurogide, who shoots, but Bossut manages to save. In the additional time, Hubert fumbles the ball. It comes to Vossen, then Seraing, who finds Gano, but Hubert redeems himself with a fantastic save. In minute 75, RSC with an outstanding pass towards Hornby, who beats Bossut. It's 1-1. Hornby, who scores his 6th goal of the season. In the 9 minutes in this game, a cross towards Gano, but he's unable to cause for any threat. A bad result for both teams who remain in the red zone. And here are the results of matchday 25. OHL and Cercle drew, and so did Brugge and Union. Eupen beat Mechelen. Plenty of goals in the draw between Westerlo and Gent. A painful loss for Seraing in Charleroi. Genk lost at home against Antwerp, and Anderlecht won against Sint-Truiden. Kortrijk collected 3 points away in Standard, and Zulte Waregem drew against Oostende. In the standings, no change in the top 7, Cercle for now holding the 8th place. On the other end, Seraing returns to last place. Next week, on matchday 26, we'll have games such as Union Standard, Seraing, Zulte Waregem, and the Bruges derby between Cercle and Club Brugge. Thanks for watching, and see you next Monday.